Hello, good morning, good evening, my lovely. This is Mickey and my craft. I'm Hilda, your host. Today, I'm presenting you this. This is a teapot. I just finished stitching it. Now we're in the process of the back stitch, but I want to do an experiment because I see some of the videos stating that you can do the back stitch before you wash it, or you should do the back stitch after. So you know what, I'm gonna experiment on my own and I will let you know. Here I back stitch the right handle, the outer side of the right handle, okay? And if you compare it with the spout, you can see that there is a better definition with the back stitch, okay? And something that I noticed it when you come up across with this kind of stuff, this kind of cross stitch, I shouldn't say stuff, but I'm always just going Spanish and English language. So I just cross stitch. I finished cross stitching the right handle, the outer side, because there's still some inside to do, but I just want to do the outer side only. And then, and by the way, it was easy with the colors. I don't know how it's gonna be without the colors, without the background color, but I'm just gonna watch it because I want to see how it turns out after I wash it, and then I'm going to do the rest of the back stitch. Okay, this is gonna be in a series of videos that is gonna be put together. So this is the first part, and there is gonna be a continuation. We're gonna do a pause, right, and then we're gonna continue with this. Okay, something, when you come across with a cross stitch like this, you gotta do the outer frame first, and I'm gonna tell you why. You see these right here? I don't know if the glare is gonna let me get my pointer. Let's see. You see these right here? Let me see if I can put it. Okay. You see these right here? The back stitch of the maple leaf goes on top of the back stitch of the handle, as you can see. So I suggest that you do that. You cross stitch the whole frame first. The whole thing. You cross stitch the frame first, right? Which I'm gonna do, and then I'm gonna cross stitch. No, you back stitch the frame first, and then you back stitch the inside elements of it. Okay, so I'm gonna leave it over there. We're gonna pause. I'm gonna wash this, and I'm gonna do the rest of the back stitch. We'll be back. Okay, it's gonna be a few days for me, and it's gonna be just moments for you. I'll see you then. Well, guys, welcome back again. It has been days since the beginning of this video. For you, it's gonna be a flash, a few seconds, but I finally finished it. And if you notice it in the video at the beginning, this part I did it while it hasn't been washed. The ink hasn't been taken out, right? And I told you I was gonna try whether to see if it makes a difference whether you do the back stitch stamp or after you wash it. Okay, so I'm gonna show you. Let's drum. Da 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 da. Voila, here it is. Yeah, it took me almost a whole freaking week. But I love it. I love it, man. I'm awful ironing. But this is beautiful. There is no difference. However, 2 takes, okay? With the stamp, with the colors underneath, it was kind of be easier for you to know where you are in terms, because this has a lot of details. Remember, I did the frame part, the outside, and it has a lot of detail. Take a look at here. Let me get you closer. It has a lot of here and here, and is easier in terms if you do the stamp cross stitch with the ink on it. However, I suggest you iron it when you're doing it, so it won't, you know, kind of lay flat or straight. Or if you want to use a hoop, I don't like to use a hoop because it kind of limit my movement on my hand. If you do it after you wash it, the advantage is that it's easy to see if you have made like a little mistake, like I was off like, oh my god, millimeters of less than millimeters of in a couple of places of the hole, and it turns out that the back stitch, they helped me to cover that mistake. So having said that, take a look at this. If you do a rewind, you will see this with the stamp without the outlining. I don't know why they call it backstitch. I call it outlining, because when you outline the leaves and everything, it takes form. It's kind of alive. You understand what I'm saying? And oh my god, I'm loving it. These turned out beautiful. And I did use a lot the shot. Take a look at this. Marks or wrinkle. I even broke it a little. Oh, it's broken over here too. I broke it a little bit over here, so I gotta put some tape because I don't wanna. This one had 50 colors and it has 14 back stitches, different colors. And I'm loving it. I'm telling you, I'm loving it. Let me get you closer. Take a look at these colors for the fall. Nice to decorate a kitchen, right? I'm loving it, guys. I'm loving it. This is done. This part was done after I wash it. I wash it and iron it, and then I did it, and then another thing is, if you do it after you wash it, right, you're gonna have to wash it again, because your fingers, I just washed my hands, and to take a look at how shiny. Well, they're dry, some of the area, but some of the areas are shiny, and it's because it's because your hands start, you know that the tip of the finger usually is very soft, and it's because of the oils, okay? And those are like our grabbers, help us, grab stuff. So, if you wash it and the outlining, I'm going to call it myself the outlining. Backstitch, because you go all the way on the back and you got to come up front and then go back and whatever. But actually it's an outlining of the elements in the cross stitch. And if you're going to do the outlining after you wash it, iron it after you wash it a little bit, so it will be kind of more stretchy. And then you're gonna have to wash it again, because you know you don't want to do it with your hands, and iron it again. That's what I did. I just finished ironing this, but I was in a rush to do this video that I wanted to. But take a look at this. This is from last year. This was the second winner. The 3 dogs. I'm gonna post the iCard in here of the post review. But take a look at this, guys. I love it. I love it. I love my teapot. Teapot. And remember, I did the frame of this before I wash it. And it's normal. It's just like I did it after I wash it. But take a look at that outlining. It's quite a work, but it's worth it. Okay? I hope you like this. Now, what we gonna do now? What we gonna do? We're gonna do, I think, this is from FGOBY, this teapot. Last year, I run a contest, and you guys voted for the 3 dogs and this one, the teapot. And honestly, I love it. I suggest that you get it. This is a good practice also if you're starting on this for the backstitch. I mean, this is the first time that I do a lot of backstitching. As a matter of fact, this one has more backstitch than the mermaid, because I was working on the mermaid. Next week I give you an update, and maybe we do some stitch on. This one has 14 backstitch. The mermaid only have 2, and it's not a whole thing. It's certain areas of the mermaid that you do the outlining, like the tails and everything. And but this one, this is my first time that I do a whole bunch of outlining in a teapot. It's not that hard. It's not that hard. Don't be scared. It's not that hard. That's what I like Joy Sunday, because you got these. I did it, got it myself with this. Okay? And that's what I like about Joy Sunday, that chart. Not only can be used if you want to do it in a plain cloth, you know, as a counter cross stitch, but also it helps for the outlining. I mean, that's your guide for the outlining. And this is the first time that I did this, a whole bunch of outlining. 14 different back stitches. Take a look at that. My goodness, I love it. I love it. I wish I could hang it, but I don't have space. So it's gonna be preserved. This is from FGOBY. If you wanna get it and do it, go ahead. Start with the lighter colors first, okay? Maybe I should put it. Oh, let me fold it. This is beautiful. I don't want to touch it too much because the oil in your hands. And then I'm gonna close. And what we're gonna do, like I told you, we're gonna check out the first one, the next one, and we're gonna kit it up. The next one is from Everyday Eat Craft, and it's called the 4 Season A Scenery Window Spring. Take a look at this beauty. Take a look at this beauty. Let me move the light. Maybe the light will help me. This is the next one we're gonna do, and we're gonna kit it up. And this one has, this one is a short one. This one has 22 colors and 2 back stitches. And this one is not that big. But I'm sorry guys, I cannot work from here. I gotta kit this up and take a look at the colors, how beautiful they are. Okay, and we're gonna start with the lighter color, number 22. Okay, which are these flowers over here. Yep, the white flowers. So how I kit it up, let me show you. In a video, few videos back, I told you that I use this to mark which color I'm working on, right? So today, and that I told you that I put 1 needle per place, right? Let's start over here. So we need 22 needles. Should be no problem. Oops, 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 oops. I should have got the beater mat. Let's put this needle, because when you use the same needle over and over and over and over and over, it's bound to break it, especially if you have you know, if you do the other technique. I'm trying to put these needles in here real quick so we can put the colors. I want to show you how I do this, but I like these little things to kit up the stamp cross stitch, because in that way this seems to be like it's a size 11 needle and it's in the wrong place. I gotta take it out of here. Oh, come on. There you are. So but I hope you like that teapot. Get it. It's a good practice for backstitch or outlining. I keep forgetting that I'm going to call it outlining, because it's really true on outlining. Oh, and by the way, I have been a year and I have been working on, you know, the 3 doors, the mermaid, and the teapot, and now this, and I have not broken any needle. None. None whatsoever. Now, oh, I'm still missing one. The last one, I guess. Okay, yeah, I have them in. As soon as I finish, I put them in here. So what I do is, number 1, right, this one comes, hold on just a second, sorry guys, that's Mickey And you not know that Mickey's gonna make his mark in the video. So what I do, I take it out of the carton. I put it over here. Pinch it over here. But so they don't tangle with each other like they do over here, what I do is I do a light knot. But it's a light one. Okay? That's it. You don't tie it out. You just do the light knot. But I like to keep this up because that way they don't get tangled and everything. This one doesn't want to come out. Come out, come out, come out. Okay, I'll take it out, put it in here, and it goes in here. And then I do the light knot. Just one over the other, that's it. And then comes the third one. You see, it gets tangled in between. This is number 3. This is a beautiful purple. Number 3. That's a beautiful purple. This one has quite a bit, so that means it's going to be quite a bit of purple. I don't want this hanging in there. I want the whole thing come through and be part of the knot. Okay, number 4. Some greens. I just take it out from here. Yeah, I should put it, you know, evenly. That way. This is number 4. Number 4. I have to be careful. So I'm gonna I'm gonna speed up the rest. You're gonna see me doing this until number 22, and we'll be right back. This is number 13. I'll find number 13 later. Huh. That's funny. Gotta find out what number 13 is and let them know. This is 14. I gotta put it over here. I'm checking to see if there's two colors in one, but nope, they're not. This is from Everyday eCraft. I'll check the video and let you know if I did something wrong. I'm gonna put this over here, even though. Okay, you see? It stays there. That's very weird. But I'll check it out. Why number 13 is not here. Or maybe I did something wrong, because I don't see it any other place. Number 13 is the one that is missing. That goes to a trash can. Okay, guys, I finished it, kitted it up. Number 13 is missing. As you can see, I've been checking the colors to make sure I didn't put two colors on the same place, and everything is okay. I have to check. When I recheck the video, I'll let you know. Next week we can start doing this. I'm checking. Hold on just a second. Okay, seems to me that this is gonna be rock Peter to pay Paul. 927, and he's kind of a red circle. And I don't see. I wonder if they made a mistake. Because I'm looking for the red circle and I cannot find it. And they just took it out because it wasn't here. Right? Well, we'll find out eventually, okay? Because we're not going to start with that one. We're going to start with the white, number 22. 5200. Okay? So, this is what we're going to start next week. We can do it together. You can get it. Okay, I'm gonna check the video anyway to see if I've done a mistake. Let me take that needle out. So here it is. These little caddies, they come for 30 and 50. These ones. And I have bought a few because I like this way of kitting up for the stamp cross stitch. It's way easier. And then what I do is I use, like, for example, when we start with color number 22, right? When we start with color number 22, I put this whole thing in here. Okay? I take it out of the knot. I make, let me give you an example. This is what I do when I'm about to start. Since we're going to start with number 22, because I always told you for 14 count, you should start with a lighter color. Especially those of us that are eye challenged. So how many strands we're going to have over here? So what I do is, ooh, there's a little knot in here. Nutty, 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 nutty. Okay. You still want to be knotted. Yeah, let's prepare it for next week. So what I do is I grab the strand and with my 3 fingers I go around, grab one strand, put it in here. These little containers that I found on Amazon, comes 40 on different sizes. I use them for the DIY miniature houses. Okay, so this is gonna be ready for next week. Okay, and then I put the pin over here. All we need is to thread 1 needle. Okay, so thank you for watching. I hope you like everything. I hope you like the teapot. And I hope to see you next week. Don't forget to hug and kiss your fur baby from Mickey and I. And until the next one, much love and peace to all of you. Bye.